Shulk!
Ass.
Why? Oi, old man! Are you completely out of your mind?
Don't you kids ever shut up.
Well, the game doesn't.
I'm just doing my job, as always. Right?
Who are you?
That would wake me up.
It's you.
Yes. Now you remember.
Who's that guy?
Been a long time, hasn't it, Eggle? Too long. Huh?
Zanza's disciple. Zanza's disciple?
He had one of those.
What do you mean? Dixon, what are you?
I don't have to explain anything. As they say, seeing is believing. Now, witness it with
nice.
your own eyes. The moment of Lord Zanza's return.
Shulk!
Yes, baby.
Get away from him! No! Ah!
Again, a woman not realizing that something bad's happening.
Do this! Shulk! Wait, who's this guy?
Hey, baby.
Zanza.
Do not be surprised. Everything in this world is dictated by the passage of fate. As all that exists is interconnected, time can flow only towards the inevitable. That is the vision of which I, the Monado, am the origin. That which will be, will be.
Whatever will be.
Ever since I came to reside within Shulk.
What do you mean?
My God, I warn you.
Zanza grew tired from our battle. And then the High Entier ancestors trapped him. His flesh was sealed away on Prison Island. His soul, and hence the Monado, was confined to Osse Tower.
In those ruins? But what does this have to do with Shulk?
Did you forget? Who discovered those ruins? Who happened to be there? Who was the survivor we found? And who brought back that survivor?
What are you saying? You planned all this when you found Shulk?
Jackpot. It was all for this day. In fact, there was never anyone called Shulk to begin with.
What?
Well, that's kind of a made-up name anyway.
My soul existed inside the Monado. It was fated that I be released. It was shown to me in a vision. At last the time finally came, and then...
The people who found the Monado and freed it awoke Zanza.
My God, I want sex with Vinaya.
Lies from them, so he could live. Shulk was among them.
Shulk was already dead. That's impossible. We grew up together.
You grew up with an empty shell. He appeared to live because I became his life force. That is until he had matured as my new vessel and become worthy of wielding the Monado.
Why'd you pick him? He sucks.
Awaken and finally return.
Lord Zanza is the soul of the Bionis, but he still needs a living body. Just like Mayneth over there. Ha. Call that corpse a friend? Don't make me laugh.
But why use Shulk?
Yeah, really. God,
What was it that made you select Shulk as your vessel?
I want you.
There was no particular reason. Shulk merely happened to be there at the time.
There you have it. Anybody would have done. As long as they could swing a sword around, at least.
See, this is why I do love the Xeno.
Ability to use the Monado.
And those visions that he used to
God,
save
I want
us.
you.
All because of Lord Zanza. Lord Zanza can see the passage of fate He simply led you to the inevitable. The destruction of Colony 9. The death of that pompous old high-entier fool. And that Gaddo's miserable demise. All of it.
You evil!
Yeah!
God, I want you. Hey, don't hurt my lady.
Haven't even got to the best part.
God, I want to lick your ass.
Don't you get it? You're just in the way. The lot of you. This world was created by Lord Zanza. By the very Bionis itself. Then you things think you can just spring up all over the place.
All life that is born from me must be returned to me eventually to complete the cycle. For me to continue my existence as before, then all must be restored to its former order.
In other words, the destruction and recreation of the world. Nothing more to it.
First, we must eliminate my greatest obstacle. You, Mayneth, the Manaketes!
As I was saying, this is why I love the Xeno-games.
The Bionis!
Luck. Just like real life, baby. Why this little runt shulk that sucks? Luck. It's so great.
I've been waiting. Waiting for this day. Zanza!
When you find out what Zanza is, it's so much better. I cannot despise this game. Oof, God.
Too weak!
I don't care. I will gladly sacrifice myself to eliminate Zanza. As long as he lives, there can be no peace for us, or for the people of Bionis.
Ha! Then you shall cease to exist. By the wrath of my blade!
Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay, cool.
The Monado!
I'll show you the meaning of wrath!
What?
It's finished!
Why? Egil and Shulk could put their differences aside!
Meaningless sentiment.
Zanza! Right, now! Yeah!
How could you do this?
It is from me that all life is born. It lives only for me. And it shall be returned.
This is why men shouldn't be in charge. See, now, if I had to recreate a world or whatever, I'd make sure that the majority would be gorgeous, voluptuous women, but that would just be me.
So you have finally unleashed your Monado. And there was me thinking you would die with dignity.
I finally understand. The futures of our children belong to them alone. Though we are their creators, their lives are theirs to control.
I'd show my Monado to you, baby.
If the passage of fate is as you have decided,
Yummy.
I will teach you the strength of their will to resist. Zanza, if you choose to deny the existence of every living being but yourself, then I choose to fight. To fight for them!
That's right. We won't let you erase everyone's futures.
But Shulk is kind of dead.
Battle is mine, Mayneth.
I'm not gonna lose.
I don't think we're supposed to win this.
How's this? Gravity zero. Mag storm.
But I could be wrong. Hey, can she do a chain attack by herself?
You are a pathetic
Nope.
for a god.
Final cross.
Well, that was pretty nice.
Take this.
Again, it's on casual mode, so I don't know. He's still kicking.
Something wrong. Is this the height of your skill? You call yourself a god, and you talk of sharing this world with me.
Show him your tits.
So that's why. The dead boy is important to you.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
The Homs are nothing but bacteria, clinging to my body.
They are living beings. If you cannot understand,
Yeah, like bacteria.
you have no right to call yourself a god.
And who decides that? A god. Because only a god may decide. This world only needs one god, Maynard. May you rot in that shell for all eternity!
Fiora!
See, Thanos was right. We humans are not capable of understanding what it means to be a god.
Face me like a god!
You guys look kind of alike, you know what I'm saying?
Then say goodbye to your putrid friends!
Xander!
Ooh, hey, baby. Now we're talking. Oof.
Such a fool.
Yummy.
This is what I wish. This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
God, I want you. Yummy. You do kind of have a giant robotic thing in your possession. You could use it.
This is the passage of fate.
Yeah, he's got two swords.
Zanza, disappear!
He's gone. And things ain't looking good for us.
Well, Shulk's dead, so who cares?
Let it begin. The ceremony of destruction and recreation.
I've seen it before, Reapers and such, but Xeno whatever did it first. Gears, Saga, they did it first.
The Bionis. That light! What's happening now?
He snapped his fingers.
Nea,
Oof.
I'm sorry. I was.
I understand.
God, I want you.
I always knew it might come to this.
Go, Vanea. Do what you must, while there is still time remaining. All hope is not lost.
No! You must come with me.
I'd come all day with you if you want.
have something that I must do. The final wish, trusted to me by Lady Mayneth.
Oh, brother. Melia?
I understand your feelings. Leave it to us. We know what we must do.
I must do you, Melia.
We can for the people of Mechonis.
Now go. Shulk can still be saved. Do not let the last glimmer of hope be extinguished.
How'd she get down there?
Go in peace.
Let's go. We're leaving the Mechonis. Ryan, take care of Shulk.
Got it.
What, that dead thing?
You okay?
Yes.
Is it the smell of decay? But it could be smell of decay. Long cutscene.
It still works. The whole place is gonna blow. We must return to Junks via the central factory.
Let's go!
I want Charlotte to blow me. I mean, really, when you think about it, right?
He'll fight Zanza to the very end. But we have our part of the bargain. Once he's gone, we're the only ones left. Let's move, everyone!
Japanese do love enemies becoming friends. Lord in heaven, Vinaya, can you please be real? Alright, so... I think we'll do that. Now, let's get out of here. Again, we're going to keep it on casual mode until casual mode becomes too boring. Obviously, there's a lot more to do, so... So my hopes of ending it gone. That's alright. Figured it out. I mean, I kind of figured because I was thinking, wait a minute, I know there's more to this. But I wasn't seeing it. I just want to know where Dixon's character came from. He was never even mentioned before. Well, Xenoblade Chronicles just became Death Stranding, so... I still think that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is better. But this one really got across what they were trying to do in the original versions. I'm not sure if we're going to have any more random battles, though, seeing as how everything is vaporizing. We'll keep the group like this for now. Nonetheless, double homicide was not on the agenda. You had a 20-minute cutscene. You could have just made it 22 minutes by having them get to Junks. I don't know why I have to walk this shit. I'm wondering if there are going to be some entities that want to remain loyal to the concept of attacking the first thing they see moving. Like I said, Japan, especially Nintendo, they just love killing gods. Like, they love the idea of not being one with gods and why are we here and what's happening. How do I get up there? And you told me to go this way. Can you just jump up on her? Like, yeah. Can we walk in? Okay. Side quest?
Yes?
Hey, baby. Oh, shit. Where's that? Central, can we get to the central tower? I thought everything was closed off here.
Stubborn mortals. So desperate to cling to your pathetic lives.
Yeah, it sounds like the United States government.
No hope for you!
Yep, definitely.
Don't you ever give up!
Never. But hear this, Zanza. They will judge me not in life, but death.
So much for the central tower, I guess.
Shook. For both our worlds, you must succeed. Lady Mayneth.
Was I supposed to get that side quest beforehand? Doesn't look like we're doing well with Meccana's here. Looks like Meccana's kind of on its way out, if you know what I mean. Central Tower might not be accessible. God almighty.
Meccana's! Egil!
Look starboard! What's that cloud?
That's the we're fucked cloud.
It's Telethia!
You're not getting away!
Dixon!
Listen, it's over. Time for you all to return to the Bionis. Nice and quietly.
That's enough! Why, Dixon? What made you like this? Shulk looked up to you, respected you!
Dixon! Don't let Zanza control you! Wake up!
You can quit your belly aching. I'm in total control. I've always been like this. Ever since long before any of you lot were born.
Before we were born?
Now you get it. It's just like Egil said. I'm Lord Zanza's disciple. Dixon of the Trinity!
Alright. We'll keep it. Actually, hold on. Melia might actually have a place here.
Summon Flare!
Why is everything immune to break?
I know I can. Now tear them up. Yeah, let's go, Ryan.
She kind of needs to be behind. There's really no point to having topple because we never are able to use it.
This attack would be good now.
You can still absorb aura and all that stuff there, my dear.
What? I'm with you. What? Don't you dare give up.
Oh, come on with your encouragement.
Thanks. One more hand. You're a star.
You waste of space! Not so tough without Shulk, eh? Stupid beast!
Sounds like me when I'm playing Smite.
You should be grateful. Not everyone has a war buddy like me to lead them along. Tasted good, didn't they? The victory drinks we used to share.
I'll kill you!
What? Who was that? Show yourself!
Melia, are you all right?
God, I want her. She'd be a lot better if she was sitting on my lap, I think.
Brother!
Callian! Dixon! He works for the Bionis! He shot Shulk in the back! Is this true?
God, she's so cute.
This ends here. Your Telethia are no match for our Havres squadron. You cannot win!
Maybe you should be concentrating on your own people instead of barking at me. Looks like you've forgotten your destiny. Right, Lorithia?
Lorithia! Are you involved in this as well?
Your Highness,
My God.
your naivety is quite charming, but it is also your undoing. I had much fun playing with you and your father.
Could you play with me, please?
What is this light?
Ether particles emitted so that the Bionis can be destroyed and reborn. What do you get if you cross high concentrations of ether with high entia?
No, you wouldn't! Lorithia!
Awaken, my darling pets!
Yes, ma'am. I've been more than awake, waiting for you.
They are...
Telethia!
Brother!
Melia!
Lorithia! Let him go!
You misunderstand, child. This is the reason why high entia are born.
God, I want you.
Poor old me.
Explain yourself!
It's just like she says. The High Entia are a race created by Lord Zanza to eliminate any annoying life forms in the preparation for the rebirth of the Bionis. Their bodies contain a gene that, when the time comes, transforms them into Telethia.
It can't be. Say it isn't so.
Melia, it is true. That is why you are our only hope.
Brother?
You're all dead. I don't understand.
We won't be needing a half-breed like you anyway. I mean, if you don't turn into a Telethia, it just means you're gonna get crushed by one. That's the only thing you're good for.
Nah, she's got a lot of things she's good for.
Rise up, pets. Do my bidding. Kill your lovely sister.
Brother! Just hold on! I'll find a way to save you!
Melia!
Well, it better be in about 5 seconds.
Sorry. I always placed such a heavy burden on you.
So what about the Nopon? What do they become?
But at least I can still shoulder the destiny of our people. The burden meant for you
Brings a tear to my eye.
These moments are to be treasured.
Any moment I see you, I have treasured Lord. Oof.
How?
My God, I want you.
Melia! the future of the High Entia are in your hands. Yours and Shulk's.
Oof, my God.
Destroy him!
Don't hurt my baby.
Dixon!
I got it.
Too late!
Samhain!
Wait, don't jump! She's a woman and it's a Japanese game. She might jump and try to fly towards him. Another long-ass cut. Can we get to the gameplay now? Alright, we're going to stop here when we come back. They just skipped 2 chapters on just nothing but storyline. When we come back, we'll do more. I'll see you then.